Hey, Monkey community. Hope everyone had a great Tuesday. Checking in on the project, on the chart. A bit of a pullback after the huge gains the last couple days, down about 17% on the daily chart at 570,000 market cap. Chart still looking good, and I believe just a perfect entry point for a lot of people. And I'm still bullish and DCAing at these levels. We have some news today. We made Sling's list of undervalued memes, and we'll look specifically at that post. So extremely bullish, still on Monkey, obviously. But I did want to mention, don't forget the previous pullback and how the coin rebounded. And that's useful experience if you held, or even if you didn't hold through that pullback, just because on the road to our goals, we are going to have more like that. Like I've said before, even if we break the all-time high and head up to 10 million, there could be a pullback to 5 million or even lower. Go up to 20 million, it could be a pullback to 12 million. Always happens. People take profits, things happen like we saw in the last couple of days. There could be more macro news that impact the broader market and then impact a meme coin like this. So just put that in your hip pocket as a bit of experience on how to hold and how it rebounds. And it's easier to just hold if you believe in the project like we do with Monkey. So um, just keep that in mind. Also want to mention again the power of dollar cost averaging, DCAing, especially at this market cap. I mean, if you're a believer, the more you add at this market cap, the greater your gains are going to be, and you can be in the green very quickly on a meme coin like Monkey with such a low market cap, but with that high mind share. So I'm still DCAing here, and I think it's a good spot in my opinion at under a million for a quality meme like Monkey is absolutely incredible. So keep that in mind. Let's look at the news here. Overall, the broader meme market is down, a lot of red here on the 24-hour charts. Seeing some quality coins here going down, and so Monkey was no exception there. And so nothing major to worry about in my opinion. We're still holding strong, and the floor is looking good there. All right, let's look at some posts here. Gordon said, if you can't handle the shakeouts, you don't deserve the generational wealth. It's all part of the game. Do you understand? And I agree with this post here is that there's going to be shakeouts with every coin. Nothing's going to go straight to 100 million or 500 million or anything like that. There's tons of shakeouts. And just look at any coin, any of the major projects, they all experience it at some point. And so you got to handle it. And that's why we talk about conviction and believing. If you're a believer in the project, don't worry about the shakeouts. They're bound to happen. Some folks can get shaken out. And remember, it's a long-term hold here for Monkey, at least for me. I'm not going to sell, for just a little bit of profit. I'm waiting for the big generational game, and I think we're going to make it, and that's what I'm holding for. So keep that in mind. Mirage here had a good post, I thought. A meme coin that is worth buying and holding should be fun to cheer on and chill. You should buy and hold a meme coin because the substance and energy behind it means something to you and others. It fires you up. You shouldn't buy a meme coin with a thesis built purely on it is viral. And to me, that this is why I love Monkey and chilling with the community, and I think a lot of others feel the same way. It's fun. We want the Monkey to succeed. We want to see others in the community succeed, and we have this energy to just push it. And it's not because it's some catchy viral thing, right? It is a memeable project, but we care about it and we want to cheer it on. We want to chill. So I think this is a good post, and Monkey meets the criteria here. Shaw here says, Alon hasn't tweeted in 5 days. Something's cooking here. It will be big. My only advice is have funds deployed. Not sure exactly what that means, but we do like it when Alon does things to push the puntfolio, and the pump ecosystem in general, and Monkey could benefit from this. Frank DeGods here talks about Murad being the only person to present framework for how meme coins can escape velocity. I don't agree with all the details, but at this point, there are no spokesmen left at this level for meme coins. Either people step up or eventually Murad becomes so famous that SPX wins forever. And Murad has good stuff on believing and conviction, and he's obviously pushing SPX, which is cool. But he's got this video, how to find 100x in crypto, and I watched a bit of it, and I plan to watch the rest of it. But he talks about how to find that 100x, and he talks about things like looking for a cult community, a community with ambitious targets, where there's excitement, and I think we've got that with Monkey. And I've seen other communities, and Monkey's the best one I've seen by far to still have this type of energy after almost 4 months. And seeing how the market cap doesn't match the energy means it's still a buy for me, and I'm feeling good about this investment in Monkey. But check out this video, I'll put a link to it. And Sling here, I think this is the biggest news of the day. Sling's been, in my opinion, kind of soft shilling Monkey, and he's actually said in his Telegram some good stuff about Monkey, and he does interact with the community. And he says here charts with history and undervalued at current prices. So keep that in mind. This isn't him just saying, here's my list of memes, buy them, right? Because he would be just shilling what he holds potentially. And we know he holds unstable coin. But he says charts with history and undervalued at current prices. And so this is what I was talking about yesterday is if you look at the chart, we're back here to where we were close to the beginning of the project. But one of the criteria he has is charts with history and undervalued. So we know Monkey's undervalued. It's way oversold. We should be back in this range here. But it's got history. The chart's got history and we're still standing. And so Sling makes a good point there. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for something with history, with a low market cap, good community, and that's what we got with Monkey. So I was happy to see Monkey on the list here, and he says in order from most potential to least. And so he's got Monkey number 4 on the list here ahead of other quality coins like Neat and Tokabu. So I was happy to see that Monkey's so high on the list. So I don't know if Sling owns Monkey, but that's the goal. We'll keep on pushing and shilling Monkey to Sling, hoping that he buys a bag. If he already has one, that he'll shill a little bit. I know he's got other stuff he's shilling, but that'd be incredible because Monkey's in a special category in my opinion. It's got so much potential, and I think he's got it right here that it's at the top half of the list there. Gake says, can we go back ever to bidding memes for meme's sake? And that's what Monkey is. It's kind of a throwback in my opinion. It's a good meme, just bid it. It's not some weird derivative or anything like that. It's just a classic meme. Let's just bid it. BSC Gemslort says that markets are pricing in a 98.3% chance of a Fed rate cut at the October 29th meeting. So that's good news for the market overall. And so I think bullish news today with Sling there, and we'll keep on monitoring that, and hopefully that becomes more than just having Monkey on the list, but having Monkey on the list here in the 4th spot in terms of potential. And he's pointing out correctly, in my opinion, charts with history and undervalued at current prices. This is what you're looking for here for an investment. So if anyone's watching that doesn't have a bag of Monkey, in my opinion, do your own research and grab a bag. It's a great community and great entry point, and I think it's a nice long-term investment, and I'm hoping we see some action here 4th quarter and 1st quarter of next year. Thanks everyone. See you tomorrow.